Velocity. My name is Will, and welcome to another review here on Alpha Omega Wolf Productions. So it is the end of October, and as of this review, which is being recorded on the 30th, tomorrow will be Halloween. So I thought for the last review, I'd review Halloween Ends, directed by David Gordon Green, and this is the third movie in this trilogy, I guess. As okay, so we all know that the trailers pretty much promised that we would get the big ultimate showdown between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. But I can't I can't really discuss this movie without giving a brief synopsis of what the movie really is about. So, if you haven't seen the movie, this is just a light spoiler. Nothing too heavy. If you have seen the movie, then you pretty much know where I'm going with this. So, there's some good news and some bad news with this movie. The bad news is that there's a little bit of false advertisement for this movie. Let me try to explain. Who is the one person, besides Laurie Strode, that people pay money to go see these movies? Michael Myers, the man himself. Take a wild guess how much Michael Myers we actually get in this movie. We don't officially see Michael Myers until probably the halfway point of this whole movie. And stuff doesn't really get interesting right up until the last third. So it's basically somebody else doing all these killings, which, I like the idea. I like the idea of what they were trying to accomplish, but I feel like there was some stuff about it that they could have done better. I tried getting invested into this new character, but for some reason, I just didn't find this character that interesting. Meanwhile, there's Laurie Strode. She's actually been in the movie a lot more than she was in Halloween Kills, because in Halloween Kills, she was just on a hospital bed for pretty much the whole thing while this angry mob was trying to kill Michael Myers, which is another review on its own. And I guess they also tried to revolve the movie a little bit around Laurie's granddaughter, Allison, who, if you saw my original review of the 2018 Halloween, you would know. I don't know if I actually did say this, but if I didn't, then I honestly didn't find Allison that interesting of a character. I just thought she was there as Laurie's granddaughter. Now, I will say, I feel like they gave her a little bit of character development in this one, which isn't a whole lot. And she starts seeing this guy, and I don't know, like, I guess the chemistry is sort of there, maybe? But, like I said, it's somebody else who does the killings in this movie. There are some stuff that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Like, this guy tells Allison, I killed someone. But instead, she's just like, she still sees this guy. Like, it makes no sense, guys. Like, is there something I'm missing here? Now, I will give this movie this. This is where the good news comes in. When it comes time for the third act, and when it comes time for Michael Myers to actually start doing Michael Myers stuff, it's actually pretty fun to watch. Even some of the kills in this movie were pretty creative and very fun. I remember there one being one with a blowtorch, and I remember being in the theater and a lot of people were going, "Ooh, that was tough." Yeah, I just couldn't really get into this movie. Honestly, I think I agree with a lot of people saying that the franchise should have ended with the 2018 version, and that should have been the end of, the whole thing. Just end it from there. Um, I mean, I do have a little bit of a soft spot for Halloween Kills because you get to see Michael Myers do what he does best in these movies. And I see where people in the 2018 version didn't like the newer one. But then came this last one, which is very slow, a little boring from time to time, because they're trying to introduce something new, which I actually admire, but I wish they could have tackled it differently, you know? Um, yeah, I unfortunately could not get into this movie, guys. I am so sorry. If you like this movie, then that's totally okay. I won't take that away from you. But I just thought if this is going to be the last of the Halloween movies, which by the way, it's not going to be. I know they're going to make like more of these within the next 10 years or so. Then I think it would kind of leave the fans with a sour taste in their mouths. And yeah, I was pretty underwhelmed by it. So I think this was a pretty good review to do on my own without Jessup. Jessup, if you're watching this, I love you, man, and I can't wait to do another review with you. So I'm going to be talking about what we'll be doing next week. I think maybe Black Adam, perhaps. We'll see. So that just about does it for this review. If you did like this video, then be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content. So until next time, see you later, posse, and happy Halloween.